Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. We've got a future brewing showcase again. Normally around this time of the month I'll do one. So this is the June selection. They had 4 beers originally, but then changed it to 5 because they had a Japanese collab showcase. One of the beers wasn't ready in May like they wanted it to be. So they brought it out with the June pack. So that is a collab with Uchu Brewing called Cho Mirai. 2 times mashed, double dry hopped hazy triple IPA at 10%. So that's a big boy. I'll finish on that one. I have had it before. I've got a 4-pack of this just to, I thought it would be good. So it is. Anyway, so the 4 other beers, it's a mix of sort of Westy and hazy. So it starts off with Little Westy, West Coast Pale at 5.4%. And these are all rebrews too. So I may have done them on the channel in the past. They're sort of like favourites from the fans over the couple of years. So this one is Daily Juice, double dry hopped hazy pale at 5.7%. Then you've got From the Get-Go, double dry hopped Cali IPA. My lighting has been terrible lately. I just can't get it right. It's almost like I need a different setup. I've just been trying to muck around with it, and it's just hard to get it so the product looks good. Like the lighting on me looks all right. Like it's just trying to get that balance. And Just Juice, double dry hopped hazy IPA at 7.2. So they're all a fair bit lighter than that Japanese collab. So I had a couple of beers earlier today. Remind me next weekend. I need to get macro beers because it's one of those things. It's like I'm real keen to have drinks and catch up with people, but then I have nothing to drink with them, and it's just it's sort of stupid. I'll be sitting around wondering what to do, and it's like I just need to have VBs and stuff in the fridge so then I can join panels at least because I'll be sitting there sulking that I've got no beers to drink, but I've got shitloads of beers to review. Third world problems. Not really first world. Cheers, Phil. Good to see you. Cheers, Ted. Is it a black screen? Don't tell me it's been a black screen the whole time. Let me know if it's good now. It's all good. Like, did you see me introduce the beers and stuff? Do I need to start again, or was it just at the start? Just let us know what's going on. Otherwise, I'll have to go back. Cheers, Trilby. I don't know. I can't tell if people can see me or not. No one's letting me know. So, okay, cool. Because Phil wrote, "Is anybody out there as well?" So it's right now. As long as it's right now. I'll get the first beer ready anyway. The joys of live streams. See, I rarely have internet issues, but I've had a few lately. Crack this. Hit that like button, peeps, if you can actually see me or hear me. Oh, cool. Might have to look into it. I keep forgetting about that. Oh, yeah, sweet. Yeah, that beer's unreal. Yep, cool. Yeah, it's like I'm trying to work out if people can see me or not. No one's really getting back to me. It's like, come on, help me out. Bit of a dirty glass. So yeah, we're starting off with Little Westy, West Coast Pale at 5.4%. Cool name. So I've just got the official glass that they use. Colour for this one's like pale straw. It's got about a 1 finger head. Yeah, fairly active carbonation. I'll say medium. Body probably medium as well. Yeah. Yeah. Cheers, brother. How much is that stout box, Ted? Might be worth a purchase. I've got the Carwin Dark Beers box ready to go. I think it's meant to start mid-July. It might be early July. If it's early July, it's only going to be a few days away. But yeah, you have one every day, like an Advent thing. It's all dark beers. It's generally pretty good. Cheers, Aussie Billy. Welcome back. Okay, let's go with first beer of the night. But yeah, I did have a few earlier today. What did I have today? I had a monkish beer that was really good. I gave it 4.8 out of 5. Yeah, I know, Thomas. It's fucked. I wanted to do this stream earlier too, and I had a little nap. I thought I'll try and just have a little sleep to make myself feel a bit better. And I sort of overslept, and then I mean, I don't have to get up early tomorrow, so I could have done this at any time. But yeah, I wanted to start this stream at about 7:30, not like 9 o'clock. But oh well, the weekends just go way too quick. So yeah, smell of this one. It's a little bit of pine. It's more of a sort of a sharp, like a dry, foresty pine. I'm getting like what would you say? Like maybe like blood orange. I feel like this would have one of my favourite hops is Talus. I don't think it's got Talus in it, but it's something similar to Talus. It'd be unreal if it does have Talus in it. Yeah, Mosaic. The new Mosaic is hitting real good. it's just got this like sort of citrusy berry, even like a cherry type note. Smells real good. Blueberry gum. Anyway, let's have a taste. Cheers, legends. Hopefully, some of yous are having a beer out there, or a wine, or a whiskey, or a smoke. I really want to savour tonight and just really like take it in before I go back to work. I'm so annoyed with myself. Like every weekend, same thing. Same thing happens. I don't have beers that I can just drink on a panel. I end up not joining panels. I sit around. I don't know what to do. I end up having a nap. That is a nice beer. I could session the hell out of that on a nice warm day out in the garden. It's just cool that it's got so much flavour punch, like when it's only got one hop in it. So yeah, it comes across as like I would say like a biscuity, grainy base, and it's fairly light. Like you can tell it's a pale ale as opposed to an IPA. And yeah, it starts off like fairly sweet, and then you just get this like yeah, like a little fruity, citrusy sort of punch with the pine, and like it's sort of a piney, woody, grassy type note. As I said, it's not really. It doesn't come across like resiny or like wet or like damp and dank and that sort of thing. It's more of a dry. And yeah, got a touch of bitterness on it, touch of a dry finish. But yeah, it's like really easy drinking. Mosaic is so good lately. I just can't get over the blueberry in it. It's so like massive. So I used to drink a lot of Mosaic beers years ago when the blueberry was it was there, but like it wasn't so fierce sort of thing. And then yeah, like I just remember going to some beer events and people would be like, "Oh, so what are you getting this?" And I'd always get like blueberry with Mosaic. And yeah, like having this now, it's like it just stands out so much. I'll have a little bit more and then I'll save some for later. Yeah, yeah, I've been there before, brother. Um, they've got an event on I would love to go to, but yeah, obviously because I don't live in Sydney, it makes it hard. I think it's next weekend, and it's a dark beer event, and they have like dark beers from pretty much like 20 awesome breweries around Australia. And you go in there, you pay for you just pay for admission. You get a little festival glass and the first beer for free, which is probably the future one. And then you just yeah pick out what other beers you want to drink while you're there. It's just sort of a little sampler day. It's pretty cool. Dark Arts, I think they call it. I got the glass last year. I ordered some beers from Brady and asked about the glass, and he goes, "Oh, I'll just throw one in the box for you." So pretty generous. It's like a real small tasting glass with a real cool logo on it. What did everyone have for dinner? I had leftover Thai. It was banging. It's funny, some of those foods can taste even better, like reheated the next day. I went the same as last time. I got a yellow curry and a yellow curry and a coconut rice and a pad thai. I'm gonna mix it up next time. It's just some of their prices are a bit insane. Like I love a Massaman curry or a red duck curry. The red duck's about $10 more expensive than any other curry. And then the Massaman's about $5 dearer. So it's sort of like I don't see the point. You're paying big money for them, and then you got to pay so much extra. It's like, wow. Yeah, the future brewery too, dude. It's in a suburb called St. Peter's, and St. Peter's isn't sort of it is walking distance, but it's a fair hike to the other breweries. Most of them are sort of like all within walking distance, but so what a lot of people do is they'll get the train to St. Peter's, they'll walk to Future, and then from Future they'll get an Uber to like Bracket or Kicks or somewhere, and then they'll just walk to most of them from there. So funny when you do the trail, like you just see that you keep going around to different breweries and seeing the same people at every venue. They'll be like, "Oh, I seen you at Future. I seen you at Bracket." Hit that thumbs up, peeps. We'll get on to the next beer shortly. So yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with work this week. I'm sort of hoping that I get home at normal times, but it's very rare. It's always at least bloody 10:30, 11 o'clock. So let's get into daily juice. Double dry hopped hazy pale at 5.7. This one features Citra and Nelson. It's amazing how many like beers that do well for breweries always seem to feature Citra. Such a popular hop. It's just solid. Like you always get sort of really good citrus flavor out of it and that nice sweetness. Like definitely most of my favorite IPAs I've ever had in Australia. I reckon most of them have featured Citra, probably at least 80% of them. So it's got like a sort of a yellow orangey colour to it. Probably leans more yellow. Carbonation, I'll say light to medium. It's got quite a head on it, this one. About a 3-finger white foamy head. And yeah, I'd probably say cloudy for appearance. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Sort of, you can tell it's a bit lighter just with the body and the appearance. You can tell it's more of a pale than an IPA, but looks really good for what it is. There's a fly buzzing around. Where's the chopstick? Yeah, I get like some orange, some tangerine. This one seems a bit like compared to Little Westy, it seems a bit more like fuller in the body. Like it's maybe got more of a bready sort of character to it. Maybe some grapefruit in this one. Or even yeah, I don't know. It's citrusy, but doesn't really come across bitter. It could be like sort of orange, tangerine, mango, even some lemon. Smells pretty good anyway. Let's go in there. Cheers. There's the logo. Yeah, definitely orange and lemon. Not sure about the grapefruit. It's not really doesn't have that like pithy or bitter sort of quality to it. Yeah, I'm thinking more like tangerine or mandarin. Maybe even a touch of like pineapple. It's a good beer. I feel like this is sort of on that similar level to like Track and Cloudwater and Polly's and Daya and those sort of breweries in the UK. They pump out a lot of hazy pales. That's yeah, it's of that same ilk to that. Very easy drinking, but still quite punchy and sort of has those qualities like an IPA, but lighter and yeah, drinks quite easy. Yeah, it's nice. Two bangers to start off with. I just wish the next beer was a West Coast and not a Cali IPA. That Cali IPA term, I can't stand it. We'll go a little more. I'll have to check my footy tips this week. I'm pretty sure I went all right. There might have been one or two I fucked up. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. I was leading the whole year and then I had one bad week. And that one bad week just screwed me ever since then. The guy that was just below us has started to yeah, get a bit of a lead going. I feel like it's going to be real hard to catch him now because he'll just keep picking the. It's almost like we'll have to start taking risks, and yeah, quite often it doesn't pay off. Yeah, it was me and one of the managers were sort of neck and neck, and we'd be giving each other banter. It was pretty funny. Oh, bleh. Anyone got anything exciting on coming up? One thing that's good to do when you're stuck in a rut at work and you're sort of in a bit of a shit mood, and I think it's always good to have a holiday planned or something. You've got something planned and you got time off for it, and then it's something to strive for. It's good for you. I mean, I feel like it's good for your mental health. I'll do what I want. Yeah, it's good to have like a holiday planned or something. So when you're there and you're busting your ass and you're doing overtime and you're hating it, you've got that thing in the back of your head that you're aiming to, yeah, to enjoy. That was the case for me for my last Sydney trip. Every time I was having a shit time at work, I just kept thinking, I've got time off in June. I'm going to Sydney. You'll be right. Just get through it. But yeah, I just don't have any plans at the moment. I was thinking about going to there's a beer festival in Wellington, New Zealand every August. I was thinking about going to that, but if I am going to go to it, it's not that far away, and I haven't even organised it. My passport expired years ago, so I need to get a new one. Yeah, exactly. Even if it's just a couple of days thing. See, I want to do Adelaide, but I also want to do Sydney again. It's like I just feel like I just need to bloody just organise a trip, at least just get the flights or something, so I know I'm definitely going. If you're not happy with the content, mate, just exit out the door. You don't have to be here. Yeah, for sure. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, cool, dude. You know you'll be welcome back there. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was the same for me with Oasis and Metallica too. I didn't really go on a proper holiday last year. Well, I went to Sydney, but it was only for a couple of days because I went there for the Parkway Drive Opera House gig, but also to do the beer scene. And yeah, it was so good, but it just wasn't long enough. It was very rushed. But yeah, I was so stoked to do it. And then yeah, because I'd got tickets for Oasis and Metallica later in the year, I was just sort of waiting for that to happen. That was awesome. It was like last year. I sort of did more like little trips instead of one sort of bigger one. Yeah, that's what you want. And when they're like, they've got good contacts locally, so it's like, oh, I want to rent a motorbike, and then they're like best mates with one of the motorbike rental places, and then they're like, oh yeah, you want to try some Italian food, go here. And it's like just this big community of people that know each other and help each other out. And you'll go back, like they'll tell you a place to check out, and then they're so keen to hear of what you thought of it when you get back there. They're like real happy. Yeah, I think like I always struggled too a bit because I live by myself. So you come home from work and it's like you just want that person to sort of be able to vent to, or I don't know, just hype something up. Like, so yeah, I'm so thankful I've got my dogs and I've got YouTube and that. But yeah, there are times when it's like you just miss that interaction with someone when you're sort of coming home from work. It doesn't help too because I live in a town that I don't like. I only ever moved here because of yeah work stuff back over yeah back in the day. I just feel like if I lived in Geelong or Melbourne or somewhere near Melbourne where I could get on a train every 40 minutes to get into the city, I'd be so much happier because I'd be able to do the things I want to do instead of being stuck in the country in a town that you don't enjoy and you just finds very backward, and people are set in their ways and you can't just get to places you want to go easily. And oh yeah, so there's like a final. Yep. Yeah, I'll be going for a while, dude. I'm only on second beer of five. Pretty chilled. Yeah, I'm on nights this week, buddy. So yeah, probably won't see much of me. A bit of a pain. I just wish they could tell us in advance, like, oh, like it'd be great just to be let known tomorrow. Oh, this week's not going to be too bad. You'll be out at 10 o'clock every night, and then it's like, well, at least I could still organise a couple of streams. Like I just feel like it just completely fucks my YouTube because I never know what time I'm going to get home, and you can't schedule anything. Yeah, no worries. Enjoy, brother. Hit that thumbs up too, peeps. We were just into the double figures. Starting to get a bit of heat from people in Twitch lately. It's pretty funny the way I deal with them. It's like, bring it on, bitch. You just don't let it worry you. You're always got something stupid to say. One of the comments today was pretty funny. It was, have you always wanted to be a streamer your whole life? I'm like, no, not really. I said, this is just a hobby. I work. And then they're like, oh, good, because you've got no one watching. Cheers, buddy. There were people watching, but he was on Twitch, so there was no one there. But there was about, I don't know, maybe 8 people watching on YouTube. I'm like, just get your facts straight first before your mouth off. It'd be some young kid that's probably never had real confrontation with anyone in their life. If he see me in the street, he'd shit himself. First 2 beers have been very, very nice. On to the IPAs, shall we? It's like there's it looks like floaties, but I think it's just the carbonation, like the bubbles. I'm at that point where I'm like, do I turn the heating on or not? At least I've got socks and a hoodie on tonight. I'm not sitting there with like, lately I've just been wearing like tracky dacks, a t-shirt and no socks. Yeah, you get so cold when your feet aren't warm. So yeah, this is the Cali IPA called From the Get-Go. Pretty cool name. And it's just like they've made it sort of like a beach setting with the sunset. Very simple but effective can artwork. Hops in this one. Mosaic, Nelson, and Manolita. I always find Manolita a funny name. It sounds like it's something you'd name like your pet tarantula or something like it. It's just such a weird name. Yeah, no worries, dude. Always good to see you, mate. Enjoy your dinner, whatever you get. What are you thinking? Just hit that like button, peeps, if you haven't already. We're in the double figures, so that's good. Yes. Cheers, Paul. How shits work, mate. Oh, it'd be so unreal if we just, I don't know, as a group, we somehow won this amount of money and we could all just relax. And even if it was just for a year, we could just take a year off work. The weekends just go too quick. It's so fucked. So what'd you do last night to be hungover? Just drinks at home or that a boy? That a boy. Yeah, I'm doing a one of my favourite Sydney breweries doing their June release, 5 beers. They had this one here was real good. You'd love this one, Paul. The ABV you wouldn't agree with, but it was Westy Pale. They've called it Little Westy, and it was just straight mosaic. But you know when mosaic first come out, and it had that huge punchy blueberry. Yeah, well, that's what it was like real blueberry, sort of dry forest, like piney, woody quality. It's fucking unreal. I really enjoyed it. Something about West Coast pales, like if they're real hoppy and punchy, they're just I find them my favourite sort of session beer. So yeah, really enjoy that. I want to get some more of that. And then yeah, I had a hazy pale, which was pretty decent as well. And then yeah, now I'm on a Cali IPA, which has Mosaic, Nelson, and Manolita. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, I haven't had a session on those type of beers for so long. Like I don't have any of them on my channel, so I need to get around to it. They would have hit real good, I reckon. Yeah, fucking oath. See, I always get 2 days off, but I do a lot of overtime, and I never know what time I'm going to finish. Like that's what fucking irritates me. I don't get a choice of doing it as well. Like it's pretty much forced on us. So when I do afternoons, I'll start work at like 12 or 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and you're meant to finish at 9, but most of the time I'm still there at like 12 and 11 and 1 a.m. and it's just like it happens too often, and you get really fucking agitated and just like tired and pissed off. And it's pretty much the equivalent of doing fucking 6 days a week. So yeah, let's get into this one. So this is the Cali IPA. Um, it's got a touch of chill haze, but yeah, fairly clear. It's more of like a yellow sort of a straw color. It's definitely more of a modern type West Coast. I'll say a one finger white head. It's not really sticking around. Light carbonation, medium body. Let's go with. I'm getting that same blueberry again and a touch of pine. But yeah, you're getting the grape from this one. White grape, some passion fruit, like a grainy, crackery type base. Got a yeah, like a I was gonna say a squeeze of lemon. Definitely a lemon character. It's funny how like some months you'll get a collection of beers from a brewery like Future, and there's a lot of like stone fruit character, like because they're using sort of similar hops in most of the beers. Whereas yeah, this week it's all sort of citrusy and white grape. Fuck the stone fruit. Yeah, it's good that at least these beers are piney. I'm sick to death of having or it doesn't really happen in Australia that often, but yeah, I just find there's a lot of beers out there that you'll have that claim to be like piney and West Coast leaning, and they're not. A lot of these modernized ones. Anyway, cheers. Cheers, Bill. Yeah, it's actually quite piney. See, if all Cali IPAs tasted like that, I would maybe big the style up a bit. But to me, it's just a confusing, I don't know, like a brewer's cheap way to do a West Coast. There's just something about it. But yeah, it's piney. It's, yeah, like the last beer, it's more of a sharp, dry pine. It's not really like resinous or dank or, yeah, you're not getting that sort of damp, musty forest floor sort of thing. It's like when you're in Australia and you go to a pine forest and it's fucking hot as hell. But yeah, it's, I feel like you're getting more of that green character than the fruit, whereas on the nose it was the other way around. Like I'm not getting much of that sort of blueberry and white grape that I was getting on the nose. Whereas I was getting heaps of that flavour on that Little Westie. Little Westie's, yeah, by far better than this. Cold IPAs. What's the other one? Yeah, Mountain IPA or whatever the fuck they call it. Now, Cali IPA. They just need to get rid of all these stupid ones they're coming up with. If you're going to try and start a new one that's going to take over the world, make it good. I just prefer to have, yeah, either a West Coast or a hazy. None of this in between shit. Yeah. So yeah, when it comes to pine, it's definitely just a character from the hops. Whereas you'll get other characters that can be from the malt or the yeast. But yeah, pine's definitely a something from the hops. Like if you have, say, if you have a dark beer, buddy, in it, you get like say, you get like a chocolate flavor that can come from the malt, or generally comes from the malt, but also sometimes some of those beers they'll add chocolate in some form, so you can sort of get it from the malt and the chocolate itself. Or you might get like a sort of like a spice note sometimes from like yeast, the way the yeast sort of has the relationship with like the hops and the malt. Good old science of beer, hey? Oh yeah? What do you have to do? Good to see you, by the way. Did your footy team win? Yeah, exactly. I don't want my West Coast to taste like tropical fruit. I just want them to be rip the layer of skin off your tongue with like pine and resin and whatever else bitterness. And then yeah, if you're gonna do a hazy for me, make it fruity. Oh yeah. Yep, it's no good. When they got knocked out, was it just from a accidental thing or? Oh, do you have like a middle age competition? Sort of like your senior, like your older dudes. I always thought if I moved to Melbourne, I might have a crack at that. I've still got the skills, I just don't have the fitness. So I feel like it'd be a good way to, yeah, still play footy again and a good way to like meet new people. Like if I move to another place. Yeah, I have seen like leagues in Melbourne where like the middle-aged blokes that aren't quite fit are still playing. It's good. I reckon it's awesome that they do that. Yeah, yeah. No, that's good. I like seeing it in cricket as well. Yeah, that's the thing though, dude. When I'm in Melbourne, I'm normally there on a weekend. But yeah, it's one of those things. If I move to Melbourne, I just feel like something like that'd be a great way to just to get that community spirit going, meeting people in a fast way, put the boots back on. Like at least with footy, you just turn up for a couple of hours and you're done. It used to shit me with cricket, like as much as I loved it, and yeah, the social side of it and that it used to shit me how to take up a lot of your weekend. Yeah, for sure, that'd be awesome. As I've said, if I had the backing or investment or yeah, just a little bit of money behind me to be able to do something like that, I'd fucking love it. I'd be all over it. I'd bust my fucking ass to make it work. But yeah, I've just never been that type of person that's I don't have any family to help me out with money or anything like that. Like I've just always busted my ass working myself and have never been able to save enough money to do anything like that just because of cost of living and yeah, I've just felt like it's always something that's been out of reach. Like I would absolutely love to, even if I didn't own it, just to be the main guy at a pub, like a even like a small little craft beer venue, and I was able to like have bands there and do like trivia nights, and I'd fucking do everything. I'd just be like the yeah the all in like what do you call it? Jack of all trades sort of thing. Get some local craft breweries on tap. Have like metal nights. It'd be so good. Yeah. Poland and Hungary. I was watching something the other day. These young guys were in Frankfurt, Germany, just showing how much of a fucking shithole it is now. And then they were in Paris at one stage, and they were somewhere else. All these cities that are just completely fucked now with all these particular religious groups standing around off dealing drugs and inappropriate behaviour to women and shit. Anyway, then they went to fucking Poland and Hungary, walking through the streets, and they're like, "This is fucking beautiful, man. This is the way it's meant to be." I could easily get pub work, Joshy. It's just that today's cost of living, a pub wage is just really shit. I'd be losing a lot of money. So that's why I haven't just, otherwise I'd be doing that now. Like for me to quit what I'm doing now and just working in a bar, I'd be losing hundreds of dollars each week. Cheers, Evie. And like, yeah, even though I'm on a half decent wage now, I still struggle. So I can't imagine earning less. The only way you could make it work is if you lived somewhere that was cheaper. But for me to live in Melbourne and be cheaper, I'd have to share with about 3 other people. Obviously, it hurts me where I am now because I live by myself. If I lived with someone else, it'd make it a lot easier because it halves everything. Yeah, but insane taxes and that as well. That's the case in Australia anyway. The pubs just can't afford to fucking offer any good value for customers. So customers don't want to go to pubs and pay $20 for a beer because of the fucking insane taxes. I honestly feel like most Aussies would still go to pubs if it wasn't so expensive. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, they're going good, Evie. They're just snoozing in front of me right now. I'm considering turning the heater on for them. It's a little bit cold tonight. Yeah, it's still expensive where I live though, dude. So I know what I'm getting into. It's just if I lived in Melbourne, I feel like I'd have to share with someone else. See, where I live now, I pay more than what most people pay in their mortgage each week just to live here. So it's fucking expensive wherever you are. Because in country towns, there's no other option. Like you in Melbourne, at least there's other rentals up for grabs. Whereas in some small towns that are somewhat popular, it's like there's none available, so they can just keep jacking up the price. Yeah, yeah, it's different when it's your family though. I don't even know what's doggy ice lollies. Oh, as in for dogs. I've done the whole thing where you put I've made up a rice for the boys, and the rice will have carrot and beans and peas and corn and stuff like that in it, and even some dried dog food, and then have it inside ice. I've done that before. You put it into an ice cream tub, and then water, and then chuck it in the freezer, and then the dogs just go at it all day or until it breaks and melts. But yeah, it's a good thing for them in the summertime. I think that's what you're referring to, that sort of thing. Yeah. Hit that thumbs up, peeps. So yeah, certainly not as enjoyable as the first two, that one. But yeah, just simply due to the style. I've said it a million times. I'm very confused with the Cali IPA. I just don't really get it. It's just give me a juicy hazy or a bitter piney Westie, and I'm happy. None of this in between shit. What now? Yeah, is it just me or is it real cold tonight? I'm just feeling really cold, like I need the heater on. I've sort of felt like it the last few nights. Yeah. Are you still uploading these streams as videos? As in, do these go on YouTube afterwards, sort of thing? Yeah, that's what I reckon, Evie. Yeah, whenever I do these as a YouTube live, it stays on my channel, if that's what you're referring to. Yeah, I still do that. I haven't changed the way I do that. Yeah. Why did you think I changed that? It still should be the same as it's always been. Well, I've always just done live streams, and then once they're finished, they go into your section of your YouTube that's live, so it saves them. Nah, I've always just left the full stream there. There are some that I'd like to cut where I fell asleep and shit like that, but I don't really know what I'm doing. But yeah, the only videos that aren't live streams on my channel is when I've done shorts. I haven't actually done a video where I've just sat there with the camera and done the video and then uploaded it later, like what most people do. Nah. It's the beauty of doing lives. You don't have to worry about editing. So on to the next one. Actually, I might go to the loo first before I get on to the last two. I'm starting to feel a little tingle down below. I'll be back shortly. Heaters on. The heat is on. It's on the streets. Have you listened to Aubrey Wodonga? Nope. Sounds like it'd be a comedy thing, is it? Yep. Oh, man. Let's get into it. Just juice. Hazy IPA, double dry hopped with Citra, Nelson, and Motueka. And it kicks in. Yeah. Sort of a real bit of a weird can, this one, Evie. It's not really anything in particular, just a heap of shapes. Then the last one is, it's like an eye. Japanese inspired. The cans I had some really cool can artwork on something. I think it was yesterday or the day before. I love the look on Jack's face when I turn the heater on. He hears the beep and it's like he looks at me like it's funny as fuck. It's like it's the greatest thing ever. He's like, cheers, bro. Thanks for turning that on. What am I doing? I'm like going to drink it. I haven't even commented on it yet. So Just Juice, double dry hopped IPA. What was it? 6 something? 7.2. Yeah, it's like similar colour to that pale before. More of like a yellow. Light carbonation. It looks darker in the camera than what it is. It's definitely more of a yellow than an orange. One finger head. Probably more cloudy than hazy. It's a bit light on the haze. I'm going to say medium body. But yeah, it doesn't look inviting. We'll see how it goes. I feel like it's going to be a good beer. It just doesn't look very nice. Juzzy's beer review was trash. I thought he was going to have a real big crack and like fully like mock me and go into great detail, but it went for about 10 seconds. He didn't even talk about the appearance. It's like, come on, mate. If you're going to have a dig, have a real dig. I could get up there and pretend I'm doing some of his stuff. One in particular, how whenever he's with Cherie, he'll stand like this, looks down at the camera. Thanks, guys. Thanks for all your contributions and just love the community and cheers, Tony. Good to see you again, brother. I'm doing a 5 beer review from one of my favourite breweries out of Sydney. Yeah, I've just started beer number 5, so you'll catch the last 2, buddy. Probably the better ones. The last one I've had before, it's a collab with a Japanese craft brewery. It's really good. It's 10%. Woo! Yeah, bloody oath. The aim's just to get to that magic number of 1,000. But yeah, it's brilliant that I've got people from all parts of the globe. I'd love to have some South Africans or just Africans in general, or some South Americans, just to mix it up because yeah, you don't really see. But in saying that, it's always going to be hard to have South Americans because most of them speak like Spanish. And yeah, Africans, it's like just a little portion, like South America. I mean, South Africa, Zimbabwe, like those sort of countries. But trying to find some that are into craft beer and are going to subscribe to a random Aussie guy. It's hard work. Be good to have some more Scandinavian followers. So I love the beer scene there. Okay, so let's see what we're getting from this beer. And yeah, hit the thumbs up if there's anyone new here that hasn't done it yet. Good thing with tonight too is there's a possibility of another beer review afterwards. Because yeah, I don't have to work till tomorrow afternoon. And thankfully I'm not getting sleepy yet. Pineapple, passion fruit. Cool, Thomas. What's your coffee? Anything special? Ugh. Yeah, when it comes to a cafe order of a coffee, I've always been a massive chocolate fan and I love coffee as well. So it's always made sense for me to combine the two. So yeah, I'm generally a mocha man. I'll normally get a mocha with one sugar. Sometimes if they have like it sounds fucked up, but because I love mint as well, sometimes if places have like a mint edition, I'll get that instead of getting sugar. It's just something a bit like I love mint and chocolate together. It sort of doesn't work as well with the coffee, but we've got this lady that comes to our work every now and then, like a food van, and yeah, she does like a peppermint mocha for me. So good. Yeah, yeah, cool. Yeah, they're pretty decent those machines. I used to have one of the old school Aldi pod machines. They were pretty good for what they were. Does she have any eligible daughters? Yeah. Oh, yeah, cool. Everyone's friendly with everyone else. It's good. Great community. It's just awesome how, like, you'll do your videos and the same people show up and people get to know each other and someone new will come in and then they're sort of getting to know everyone else. And yeah, it's just something cool about that, especially too when we're all like different walks of life. And yeah, for sure. And I appreciate everyone that's here, even the try hard troll earlier. Oh, Australians drink too much. You need to take better care of your health. Cheers, mate. It's like, why are you here watching this then if you think we drink too much? Yeah, Smokey seen her daughter, so he just started grinding to become her best friend ever. Yeah, yeah. He's like, oh, you need to be more healthy, and it's like we go outside and have a fight, and I knock him out in 10 seconds. I've been loving the footage of all the Aussie fans in like America with the football games. It's been funny as fuck. Yeah. I don't mind the old Just Juice, but funnily enough, in this one, I feel like the Little Westie's going to win, and it's like the lightest beer in the pack. Just goes to show my love for hashtag epic amounts of pine. Cheers, Angie. I thought you'd pop up at some stage. I had another one of those days where I'm like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Nothing eventuated. Didn't join any panels, so I didn't have any basic beers. And then, yeah, I said I was going to do all these beer reviews, but I don't know. I just did, I did like two, and then I was like, oh, I can't be fucked. But yeah, this one's been good. I'm on beer 4 of 5 from Future Brewing out of Sydney, one of my faves. And then, yeah, I'm probably going to kick on tonight, I think. Yeah. I spend plenty of time outside in the warmer months. It's just when it's shit weather, it's like, yeah, there's not much point. I'll still walk to work most days, and I'm certainly not one of those hobbit types. It's always indoors. I don't play video games for starters. I do have some sort of a personality. Hit that thumbs up, legends. Try and get those figures up before I fucking go to work and do overtime all week and my algorithm gets fucked up again. I need some cheese and bickies. I know I've got bickies there, but I don't have cheese. Damn it. I think it's too late to order anything now, too. Yeah, slowly getting there. It's probably the hardest part getting from like the 700s to 1,000. I might have to just start doing some more shorts again. The only reason I hadn't done shorts for so long is my phone fucked up. Yeah, I did a couple recently, and then I did the fridge ones and the lady on the hand pump. The one with the when the lady's on the hand pump, yeah, pumping the beer at the pub. It's got like 4,000 views. It's fucking insane. It was funny at the time. I go, oh, I'll try not to get your face in it. And then, yeah, because the way I had the camera, it's like her whole body's in there. She's like, oh, no, it doesn't matter. Or she didn't give a shit. She's probably seen the video and goes, that lying bastard said he was going to keep my face out. I want to get back to that pub. It was so good. No, I just reckon it's one of those shorts that I don't know. I reckon it's probably just hit because it's like you just see like a lady standing in the bar, and it's just people would be curious about it. I can't remember what I wrote for the description. Yeah, nah, for a craft beer channel to get to 1,000, it's a massive feat. Like, there's a lot of channels out there that get to 1,000 easily. I think if you're a craft beer channel and you get to like 2 or 3,000, you've done fucking real well. I know my channel would grow if I did a lot more outdoor stuff, like adventure sort of stuff, but I just can't really do it till I'm yeah. One, have a better setup, and two, probably live in Melbourne or just visit there more often. I reckon you've just been more focused on your other stuff, which has been good. Ugh. Let's go a little bit more of this before we go on to the last. God, that heat is fucking good. Yeah, exactly. Or three, do reaction videos where you're just mooching off someone else's hard work and you just sit there and smile and don't even say anything the whole video and then claim it as your own. Another one that's annoying me now is AI music videos. That's fucking infuriating me. It's the same people doing reaction videos are doing that shit now. They just can't fucking do anything on their own, so they have to fucking copy every other one. Fucking AI music. Fuck off. My humdinger. What was she going out to the clubs or something? I just can't imagine myself going to a club these days. I just feel like I'd be so out of it. I just feel like just like I'd be the most odd person out ever. I used to go to clubs when I was younger, but I just never really enjoyed them that much. You only went there to fucking try and hook up. I never was really a big fan of that type of music. And I never got into like party drugs and stuff. So yeah, exactly. I'm so sick of hearing these fuckwits like they're typing in a couple of words to a computer and it's like make it a reggae sounding song. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh, check out the song I wrote. Oh, fuck up. You're not a musician now. Fucking go away. Nah. Yeah. Yeah. It's fucking shit. When I do these streams and I go on Twitch as well, it's amazing how many people will message me saying, oh, are you interested in having, we've noticed you don't have an intro or outro video or a logo, and they're like just pushing, trying to get some work. Yeah. Yeah. Bit of a stunner. A worldie, as they say. Sammy, I saw Geordie in the mornings. Yeah, I haven't seen him for a while. I got a feeling he might have been on a stream today. Maybe Alex's. Might have been on Alex's stream. Ah, go for your life. I'm jealous. I'm sort of starting to get hungry myself. I'm definitely glad I did this stream tonight. Good to get a few more beers out of the fridge and onto the YouTubes. But yeah, it's like I don't know. I was really pissed off last night because yeah, the day just didn't go to plan, and then I smashed one of my favorite glasses that I know I'm never going to be able to get back. And yeah, it's just like I was just so annoyed with myself how I just keep getting sleepy. And then yeah, today I did. That's what I did. I did the Fruit Loops inspired beer. So yeah, if you want to see sort of a bit of a funny review, I did the Fruit Loops beer, and at the end, I end up pouring the beer into the Fruit Loops and eating the Fruit Loops. Uh, um, and then I did a monkish beer that was really enjoyable. Like I gave that a 4.8 out of 5. So yeah, those two beers got me going, and then I thought I'll do something big after that, or will I join a panel? And I couldn't join a panel because I didn't really have any beers I could just smash. The only beers in the fridge are all like big hyped like review beers and stuff. I'm not going to sit there just like session and a fucking real expensive treehouse beer and shit like that. So yeah, it's like I need to always make sure I have some of just generic Aussie macros in the fridge. Yeah, exactly. It's fucking doing my head seeing all that shit on YouTube. It's just taken the people just aren't creative anymore. And that's what irritates me. It's going to get to a stage where you're going to get songs on radio that are AI inspired over raw talent where someone's fucking picking up a guitar and singing their soul out. And that just fucking, that just pisses me right off. Yeah, Evie, you know this glass, the one with the guy on it. It's like one of my favourite glasses. It's from a brewery that aren't with us anymore. So yeah, I was really pissed off because I've been using it for a lot of my hyped beers. And yeah, you know how I get sleepy? And I got sleepy and it was in my right hand and it dropped out of my hand and smashed on the floor. And it's now happened about 5 times with like really good glasses. So it's really starting to piss me off. Hey, everyone give Paul a clap. His hangover's gone. He must have had some KFC. Cheers, Juzzy. How'd your Pakenham experience go? I watched the first half of it, and then I had a bit of a snooze. Yeah, it's fucking shit, Evie. I don't mind when it's a glass that I can replace or it's one that I don't really think much of. But I think this year alone, I think I've broke 5 glasses that were like personal favourites of mine and something that I can't replace. And it's all just been due to being sleepy and it dropping out of my hand. Because I get sleepy and then I just straight away. It's the same with my phone. My old iPhone I'd get sleepy and I'd keep dropping it. Say if I was sitting on trains or shit like that and just completely smash the screen up. So yeah, my new phone, I've got this real intense industrial cover on it. I've already dropped it a heap of times, but yeah, it's like the cover's so good it protects it. I just want to be able to sleep properly and not have these fucking issues. Yeah, fuck, that's annoying. You would have been so pissed off. Yeah, the skull one was another one, Evie. And my Denver and Liley was really expensive. I can get another one of them, which is okay, but it's really expensive, so I haven't rushed into it. Um, yeah, there was another Banks one I broke. Bracket. Yeah, there's been quite a few. But I'm going to go the loo before I start this last beer, guys. So I'll be back shortly. 20 years every time I leave. Yeah, that's what makes it shit. Like the skull one and that one especially, Evie. They're the two that I'd love to get back somehow. Yeah, possibly. The other thing I thought of with Banks, I still need to like message him, like, because they could even just have him sitting around somewhere, like when they change their branding and they go from one glassware to another, they could possibly just have a few of them sitting at home and go, yeah, fuck it, like if he really wants it, we'll sell it to him or even give it to him, like. So yeah, I need to message Banks. Chris sort of knows who I am, so even if I just shot him a message and said, "Look, I want to buy some beers off you. I broke two of your glasses. I'm just wondering if you wouldn't happen to have them lying around anywhere or still for sale." And then yeah, that's usually when they go, "Oh, no, we don't have that one, but we might have that other one. I'll just chuck it in the box for you if you like." Like, yeah, quite often they'll just give it to you if yeah, you sort of ask nicely and you're a good customer and stuff. I just haven't got around to it. But yeah, this one is Fox Friday, and Fox Friday unfortunately aren't with us anymore due to some bad management decisions. But yeah, they were a fucking unreal brewery, like one of my favourites at the time, and I just think that's such a good glass. So I was real annoyed when I broke that. And I just feel like, yeah, I couldn't see that still being around. I'd be very surprised if it was. It's almost like I need to know someone that used to work for them or something. Oh, yeah? LaRue. Nah, still haven't heard anything about that. I don't know what's going on. And I haven't seen or heard from him for a very long time. I've still got the other pieces. I'm just gonna when I clean them up, like I've just got them sort of sitting in an area at the moment, but I'm just gonna get all the broken pieces and just put them inside and chuck it away somewhere. Yeah, true. Yeah, the brewery's called Fox Friday, Smoky. Yeah, very true. And I know DJ quite well, so yeah, that's another option. Yeah, because yeah, they might have sort of acquired all the merch and stuff that was just sitting there. I don't know. I just feel like when Fox Friday would have packed up, they would have taken the merch and that with them. I just couldn't imagine them just leaving it there for mountain culture. unless they had to, unless it was part of the deal. You make a good point, though. Yeah, I've got him on Instagram, but it's not under Ryan. It's under his business name. And I can't for the life of me think what the business is called. So I haven't been able to find him. But I know that he was super busy this time of the year. I remember him saying he won't be around much and that it's the time of the year where he's really busy. So I've just sort of taken that as what the go is. But yeah, the beers, we don't know. They could have been sent by, it could be just in a slow, like, boat shipping container. You never really know. Yeah. But it's just sort of hard because I haven't heard from him. So I've got no idea if they're still on the way or it's been cancelled or. I just wish I knew what his Instagram was. It's like, yeah, whatever the name of his business is, and yeah, I can't find it. So yeah, let's go to the last beer. So yeah, this one, as I said, Future did a range of beers with Japanese breweries that you would have seen me review last month. And this was one of them that missed out on that being released when they were. It just wasn't quite ready. Needed a bit more time brewing. So they ended up putting it in the June pack instead. And yeah, I ended up getting a 4-pack of them. So yeah, it's 10%. It is Future Brewing and Uchu Brewing, and it's known as a 2 times mash quadruple hopped hazy triple IPA called Cho Mirai. And it says quadruple hopped with Citra, Nelson, and Crush. So yeah, let's get into it. Yeah, I'm sure he's fine. Cheers, Luke. Yeah, on the Carlton Dries. It's been happening, bro. But what'd you get up to on the weekend? Yeah, I can already tell you guys this is a good beer because I've had it before. It's a big beer too, so yeah, you sort of goes to your head being 10%. It looks the part. It's got that real bright orange, like vibrant look to it. A tight knit 1 to 2 finger white head, which is just going to hang around. Body's like medium to full. You can just tell it's a quality beer. Like, just the appearance is awesome. Yeah, definitely more of that haze. It's like full on haze, like nice body. It's got that sort of smooth, creamy look to it. Definitely the nicest appearance out of all the beers tonight. Um, we'll go with, yeah, 10% up, bang bang. Yeah, so what happened, Smokey? Carwin Sellers, uh, they were purchased by Fox Friday. So a lot of the staff from Carwin and Fox were working at different venues. So that could be another option too. I could maybe see if Carwin has some of their glassware. Fuck, that'd make it real good because obviously I know the Carwin guys really well. But yeah, Osbeer. I know Osbeer as well, but he's more he just sort of gets beers in from America and stuff. I don't think he'd know much about that. Cheers, Joshy. Always good to see you, brother. Yeah, yeah, I'll check with Carwin for sure. I didn't even think of them. Yeah, because Carwin got bought out by Fox Friday, and it was pretty cool because it was like my favourite bar getting bought by a brewery that I love. I was worried that it was going to change Carwin, and they didn't really change it much. It was still pretty cool. If anything, the food and some other stuff got better. Um, and then, yeah, obviously, Mountain Culture then bought all of Fox Friday when Fox Friday went under, and then sold the Carwin Cellars back to the Carwins. Because, yeah, they didn't really have any interest in that bar. And the Carwins, so the Carwins sort of made good money from the sale, but then apparently Mountain Culture sort of made them earn it back. They weren't going to give it to them for cheap again, which is fair enough. Good business sense. Yeah, it's such a punchy aroma. It's like the heater's gone to the next level, like it's about to take off. Yeah, I'm getting like candied orange, like tangerine, lemon, maybe some lime, some mango, like maybe papaya. Quite sweet. Yeah, bready, biscuity, pretty generous malt, even like maybe some caramel toffee. Yeah, that monkish triple I had earlier today was so good. And that's sort of benchmark for me. It's really hard to get a good triple. Mm. Ooh. Yeah, maybe like some mixed berry. That's about it, I think. Not really any sort of like green character, like you're not getting like pine or grass or earth or any sort of herbal notes, anything like that. It's all about the juice in this one. Let's get it in us. Look at that colour. Tasty triple. But yeah, you definitely get a little bit of booze. I just find it very hard for Aussie breweries to do a triple that just doesn't have that little touch of like sweet booze. So yeah, that's the can artwork on this one. Cho Marai, I'm pretty sure is how it'd be pronounced. And yeah, I've had quite a lot of Uchu Brewing's beers out of Japan. They're definitely one of the one of the better craft breweries there. Yeah, afternoon shift this week, bro. So I can sort of kick on tonight if I want, which I probably will. Just warming up. Yeah. I need snacks, so I'm a bit peckish. I'd absolutely love like beef jerky or something like that right now. It'd be awesome. Jerky. You on the beers, Juzzy? You're back to work, aren't you? When are you going back to work this week? Yeah, fucking oath. 2 packets of that shit. Full cream milk, butter. Unfortunately, dude, a couple of nights ago, I was cooking one up and I completely forgot about it. I got back to it about half an hour later than when I should have. And it was just fucking charred and stuck to the pan. And I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah. Cheers, Thomas. Good to see you, dude. Been watching the World Cup, brother. Hello. Yeah. You on the beers tonight? I've got a mate coming over your way soon, Thomas. I think he's doing He's doing a trip with his mother, and he's doing quite a few different cities. Yeah, he wants to do a heap of the old school Irish pubs that do good Guinness pours and that, but also wants to do some craft beer while he's there as well. He's been wanting to go to Ireland since he was a little kid. Yeah. Is there anybody? Twiggy stick, cabana, cheese, biscuit, Philly dip. What is with my throat? I need snacks. I need them now. How dare you belch on your stream? It's so rude. How's that warmth going, bud? Geez, I'd love to be a dog. I wake up in the morning. All I'm thinking about is going to work for about 12 hours and hating life. And if I was a dog, I'd just be like, oh, I wonder when my owner's going to get home. It's quite nice and warm here. I'm going back to sleep. Wake up, think, oh, I'm hungry. Wouldn't mind getting my own food, but I can't. I got to wait for him to come home. Go back to sleep. Then 3 hours later, think the same thing. Oh, geez, I need a piss. I'll be back. Dude looks like a lady. I don't want to be a lady. Ooh. Can't believe it's like July nearly. Fuck, the years go quick as you get older. Adult life sucks. Yes, it's good having a beer. Yes, it's good being able to do shit without getting told off and doing what you want. But Let's be honest, it's so much better being a kid. I did not sign up to work 60 hours a week to be renting all my life and not getting anywhere with money and still struggling. That's not how we should be living. Yeah, I generally try and feed them 2 days and two times a day. I just feed them dry food, unless like I've got leftovers or something. What I've eaten, they generally just have dry food because it's better for them. Um, yeah, quite often when I start real early, like 4 a.m. and stuff, they don't get fed till I come home. Whereas tomorrow, for example, because I start at midday or 1 p.m., they'll probably get fed sort of mid morning and then get fed again when I get home. So yeah, some days I get fed once, other days twice. It's just yeah. I can't help it, Evie. I've said a million times. I don't get the chance to say no. It's like I have to do it. They pretty much guilt you into like if you say no, they'll go, "Oh, we'll just get someone else to do your job then." That's what it's like. I don't want to work any longer than I have to, but I pretty much get forced to do it. I just want to turn up and work 1 till 9 every day and I'd be happier. But I'm always there at fucking 12 and 1 and bullshit. Like there was one week recently I paid about $800 tax. It's like paying for fucking two immigrants fucking handouts, as in their immigrant families' handouts. Sexy land. What's sexy land? Is that shop in Geelong? Time to go back through them. So obviously the Japanese collab's a really good beer, but it's just that little bit too boozy. Apart from that, I really like it. But yeah, this is my pick of the bunch. Funnily enough, it's the lightest beer out of all of them, and it's my favourite. Little Westy. Leave enough for a cuvee at the end. So yeah, I've still got a fair bit left of each one. Could possibly be another beer review or even some Twitch action, depending on what the fans want. maybe even both. Because, yeah, as I said, don't start work till tomorrow afternoon. Keen to mingle with people. Nah, that'd be pretty cool. I could get behind that. The thing is, the videos probably do real well, so it pays for the meals. And then the dogs are just constantly getting looked after. That's pretty cool. Yep. I was considering doing a treehouse stout. Woo! Angie. Little Westy. Little Westy is the bestie. Let's drink him. That is delicious. That blueberry. Ah. What's her name? Violet Beauregard? She the one that blows up into a big blueberry? She'd love this beer. Prickly pear. Did you see my comment in your chat earlier, Justin? I wrote, I don't think Justin likes me anymore because he won't give me the thumbs up with his preferred hand. Mm. You might have missed it because it was around a time where both of yous were busy. Yeah, I'll give you a bit of a cheer. Woo! On your Raiders. On your Green Boys. I like the Raiders. Good on them. I wish. Well, could be the case with Tasmania, but I'm all about a sports team wearing green. Green is my favourite colour. There needs to be more green out there. Woo! Why did I do that? It's just hurting my throat. Go and get fucked. I've just got this little niggling cough and it keeps creeping back to haunt me. Oh yeah, a little shaveroo. Get rid of the 5 o'clock shadow. Yeah. I was never really familiar with where St. George was. And then I watched Boydo's recent video and he went to the St. George Boat Club, something like that. And it was like an RSL club at St. George. And he signed up and got 450 schooners. He wanted to find the cheapest schooners in Sydney. So yeah, I was like, oh, now I know where St. George is. So it's down on the coast. It's like an area before the Shire, like Cronulla and that. I was like, oh, there you go. Because always was familiar with the football team, and because wasn't it the St. George Saints and then the Illawarra Steelers or something, and then they merged? Yep. Hot toddy. Hot toddy. Or was it the Illawarra Steelers and St. George were the Dragons? I think that's what I said anyway, didn't I? It was definitely two teams that merged. I said Saints. But yeah, yeah, that's it. St. George Dragons and the Illawarra Steelers, and then they merge and become St. George Illawarra Dragons. Yeah. In the UK, they're all boiling up. It's 23 degrees. I need to be fully nude. Our houses don't have aircon. They're not made for the heat. Help. Uh, there was an English guy on Insta the other day, and he was taking the piss out of the Poms. How like the difference between when it gets real hot in England and when it gets real hot in Australia. How in England, like the whole country just closes down and everyone's inside and sulking. And in Australia, like even like parts like Victoria where it's cold most of the year, people are out going to the beach and barbecuing and fucking living it up. It's a different heat. It's humid. It's not dry. Yeah, but it's about 15 degrees hotter here, motherfucker. So shut up. Just can't handle it. Built differently. Fucking oath. Hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray. I think when it comes to Victoria, we can sort of take the piss because we're the same. Like our homes aren't built for that sort of stuff. A lot of us don't have aircon. We're not used to it, sort of thing. Whereas Queenslanders and that, it's different. I honestly think in Victoria we have the biggest fluctuations out of anywhere in the world when it comes to weather. It's fucking insane. I'm wanking after this, yeah. Yes. So get yourself all beautified if that's what you're asking. I'm trying to think of your fucking burlesque name. That's it. Old Velvy likes to suck on the honey. Yeah. Okay. So I got through that unscathed. Let's go to the hazy pale again. Yeah, boy. Tommy Tank. Tommy Tank is the best name for it because it's, I don't know, it's like a polite way to say it. I'm just heading off for a Tommy Tank. People will be like, oh, yeah, he's just going for a piss. Or going to catch someone, going to catch up with someone named Tommy. All I know is recently I was sitting in a very fucking hot lounge room with no aircon, and I was going to work and doing this and that, not complaining, and it was in the fucking mid 40s. Blah, 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 blah. At least next year I'll have aircon, so I picked a brew house black IPA. Ooh, hello. I like that. I really like that. I wonder if I could get a hold of that. I had one of their beers. I think it was Friday. No, it wasn't Friday. Might have been Thursday. Yeah, just your mate who just shakes your hand. Tommy Tank. Yeah. I made these. It was funny yesterday. I made the my breakfast muffins called the McSmallies, and Angie thought Drew and whoever else was referring to my testicles. Something about the McSmallies. So yeah, we got a bit of a laugh out of that. Yeah, I just make my own version of like Macca's like breakfast muffins. I'll do it again tomorrow morning, but it's like most of the time it's generally bacon, yeah, bacon, cheese, egg, hash brown, hot sauce, English muffin. I didn't have any hash browns yesterday, but I had beef patties. So yeah, I went like a beef patty, egg, bacon, cheese, and I went smoky barbecue sauce. They're so good, so easy to make, look delicious. It's probably better when I melt the cheese in instead of just laying it flat and it's sort of hanging over. But yeah, God, I want to cook them up now. Starting to feel quite peckish. Yeah, I had a monkish beer today, Adam. It was fucking unreal, man. I don't know if you've had much monkish in your life, but I highly recommend. They're definitely one of my favorite US breweries. Um, I mean, I can. When I first had Fidens, I was impressed by them, but not as much as what I am now. Because the last, say, 8 Fidens I've had have just absolutely rocked my socks. So I cannot say that they're not one of my favourite breweries, or they've got to be up there. Speaking of, I've got a Fidens in the fridge. I've got I've got one Fidens in the fridge. I've got two Treehouse, one being a stout that I was considering reviewing tonight. I've got one Little Willow, got one Drecker, I've got one Troon, I've got two Sierra Nevada, I've got one Lolev, um, someone else, I reckon. There might be another monkish there. It's all hype. I still haven't done putty yet either. I had putty on tap at a venue in Melbourne recently, and it was really good, even though it was old. I don't know if anyone hasn't hit the like button, but now's a good time if you haven't. I'm going to the bathroom. I'll be back in 20 years. Oh, yes. Lukey boy's having another beer because his old man's had a couple of dupes. Love it. What was I on to next? This bad boy. It's been another good stream. Always like doing these big multi-beer ones. Can interact with all you dickheads out there. It's good times. Cali IPA. Shit style. Tell you what, I'm very comfortable right now. I'm wearing a good set of jocks and some thick socks. Got the heater on. Dogs are just chilling in front of me. Got people watching me drinking some random beers. Good times. Cheers, Ghost. At least I know who it is now when I see all those fucking letters and numbers. Cheers to all the dickheads and fuckwits and muppets out there. All good people. Good people. Whew. I think that 10% is knocking on my noggin. It's just going. I'm here to haunt you, bro. I'm here to haunt you. You motherfucker. Why don't you turn me loose? I was onto that straight away, Evie. I just need to learn more of the song. I was singing yesterday or the day before, and Lisa told me not to quit my day job. Come on, Lisa. Are you referring to me? I'm good. Yeah. Like a record, baby, right round, right round. What was I listening to in the shower tonight? Iron Maiden, I believe. Iron Maiden. She had. Any Kiwis out there, Smokey? I was listening to a little She Had. Good old She Had. I like them. One of my favourites. Just Juice. Justin's Juice. Shout out to Justin if you're still there. You fucking idiot. I don't like Justin anymore. He won't give me the thumbs up. Cunt. Why don't you turn me loose? Or no way at all. It's something like that. Yes. Shower dreams are a beer in the shower. That's about it. That's my dream in the shower. The water's warm and the beer is cold. Oh, shit. That's a good question. I tell you what, I think I'm going to have to go with my boy, Daniel Johns from Silverchair. Even though he'd be weird as fuck and all the shit that's gone down with Silverchair over the years, I just would love to get to know him just to see what he's really like in real life. And I mean, I grew up listening to those guys. They were always that couple of years older than me. And they were like they were my idols. I was just so fucking stoked to know that there was three dudes out there a couple of years older than me that were taking on the world with music. I just thought that was great. That's it. I want to do it my way. He like gets right into it. Oh, no way at all. Yep, cool. That's all I need. Those last couple of lyrics. Yeah, I just think it'd be incredible to get to know someone like him. Yeah. Oh, good God. I wouldn't be able to take in anything she says. Her bottom is a solid 10 out of 10. But yeah, if I could think of some others, probably Flea from Chili Peppers. Yeah, Vessel from Sleep Token would be pretty cool. See, I would have said Ozzy Osbourne, but he's gone now. Maybe Tony Iommi, Black Sabbath's guitarist. Angus Young, be pretty cool to get to know Angus. Katy Perry, just because I used to have a massive crush on her. What's the squeeze test? They'll be coming. We're going over to Twitch very soon. Are you still on the beers or what? Yeah. Yeah, Kylie's bumming, spinning around. Woo. Peach. Pooch. Yeah, boy. Who's your celebrity crush, boys and girls? These days, mine would be Sydney Sweeney. No doubt about it. But yeah, it was always Katy Perry. Something about it. Big fan. Then I think Russell Brand just completely fucked her up. Don Perry. Yeah, yeah. Holly Valance is smoking. Fuck, she was absolutely banging back in the day. Yeah, she's got the same beliefs as me for sure. Good on her. It's great seeing a chick like that. Yeah, she apparently she was a lefty, and then was like, nah, fuck this. I've woken up. I see what the world's like. It's like, I'm definitely not a lefty. It's funny how you always see lefties turn to righties, but you'll never see it the other way around. People wake up and realise they can't fucking buy a house, or, yeah, like certain things they can't do because of, like, yeah, leftist bullshit. Yeah. Mariah Carey. I'll never forget, I seen a photo of her once, and it was like side boob. And I was like, wow. Side boob. I didn't even know side boob was a thing. You just seen her tits from the side angle, and they looked really good. You just wanted to go in there and grab them. Don't be so filthy, Juzzy. Come on. Why don't you turn me loose? Oh, yuck. Bonnie Blue or that Annie Knight chick. Annie Knight's crying and whinging because her relationship's going downhill. It's like, I'm surprised the guy wants to be with you if you're having fucking 1,000 dicks in you a day and stuff. Shut up. Go away. Yeah, exactly. There's a guy I watch on Instagram sticking up for left wing and against Carl Stefanovic for interviewing Tommy. And yeah, it's just like, I feel like he's got a lot of hate now. So many people have unsubscribed to him. He used to do a lot of sort of footy content and stuff. He goes, "Oh, I just don't agree." Like, he's sticking up for Muslims and that. I'm like, mate, you can't stick up for them. In about 40 years' time, they'll go to behead you because you won't sign up to their religion. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Just shut up and go away. They're openly telling people now what they're doing. It's like, yeah. Cheers, Craig. Good to see you, brother. Cheers, Steve. Yeah, Carl. Like, I used to like Carl at times, and then he'd annoy me with his shit. But it was almost like a lot of the woke crap was probably forced into him by TV. It's like, just show us who you really are, Carl. Bring back the bit. Fuck it, exactly. Let's have a fight now. Let's get into it, Lukey. Let's ruffle up. I want some beef right now. Cheers, Hamish. Good to see you, brother. The more tame, intelligent Hamish. I just remember when there was two Hamishes in bloody Short Straw's chat. And there was always the other Hamish up in Queensland fucking around, changing his name all the time, whinging about this and that. And then you get this Hamish that's just like there for the community, helping out, doing good things. It's like, yeah. Oh, so I always think of that. I'm like the good Hamish. Hit the thumbs up, peeps, if you haven't already. I'm just finishing off these beers. The one I'm finishing off now was a collab between Future Brewing out of Sydney and Uchu Brewing out of Japan. It's called Chomarai, and it is a double mashed, quadruple double hopped. I think that's no, sorry, quadruple. That doesn't make sense. Quadruple double, quadruple dry hopped, triple IPA. That is a fucking mouthful. Full mouthfeel. I'm used to saying mouthfeel. Oh God, help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Yeah, get her out of my. Is it heart? My man. Yeah, yeah, for sure. It's starting to get there. Um, can't really get a accurate. I had a shower, so it's all sitting real like neat. Does that give you an idea? Probably not. It's like I wouldn't even say it's medium length yet. It's still like it hasn't grown as quick this time around. It's it's neat. It's like doing what I want it to do, but it's just not growing as fast. Whereas last time it grew real fast, and yeah, it just wasn't. I just had a lot of trouble with it, like straight up. So yeah, I grew it long during pandemic. It was like halfway down my back, and like looked really good. But then I started getting like sort of really bad knots in it, and couldn't get them out, and yeah, it was really damaged, and I was just like, fuck it. I shaved it off. I thought I'll grow it again and look after it better next time round. And then I started in the new position at work, and it was just never going to work, never going to happen. So yeah, I'm sort of hoping to grow it long again this time round, but it's just taking a bit longer. And anyone that says that wearing a hat all the time can make you go bald and your hair doesn't grow as quick, you're an idiot. Because I wear hats practically every day, and if anything, it makes my hair stronger. What are you talking about, Juzzy? I'm not even blue in your chat, I don't reckon. You fucking dickhead. Yes. Yeah. I don't know if I want to though. I like the beard too much. Shaving my hair off. Like I love the long hair. I fucking loved it because it was so damaged. I was happy to shave it off. Whereas, yeah, I mean, with my beard, it grows back quick. But yeah, if I was to go right down to the bone, I just look so young. And it's like I like having a beard. Just makes me feel more of a man, more masculine. The Milky Bars are on me. Cheers, brother. Billy Connolly. Yeah, I think I am. I'm just riling you up. I wasn't for a while, but you got rid of everyone. There is a channel I'm not a bluey on where yeah, I think it's Paul Rate My Beer. I'm not a bluey on there anymore where I always was. But he was the same as you. He went down that path where he got rid of all the blueies and then realised it was a silly mistake. Woo! I don't want to be a bluey on your channel. You're dead to me. Wouldn't mind some food, let's be honest. Send food to yeah. Don't want to give my address out. What could I have right now? The only thing I could probably order at this time would be like McDonald's. That'd be about it. Or service station food. I'm still thinking of Kylie Minogue in her hot pants. I'm spinning around. Get out of my way. I know you're feeling. Let's do a cuvee, shall we? One for the one for all the legends out there. Yeah, I remember when I was younger, as a teenager, I had heaps of fucking different shit on my walls. Mum used to hate it. Mum thought it was great when I had bands and like car stuff or like that sort of shit. But when I had chicks up on the wall, she fucking hated it. Especially if they were like in bikinis and had big boobs and stuff. That is a good cuvee. It's a good size. It's gonna hurt me. It's really going to hurt me. I'm somewhat scared. Would you have a Tommy Tank over Pauline? Okay. So we've sucked the life out of all 5 beers. Actually, before we do the cuvee, that's my pick of the bunch. Absolutely loved it. Little Westie. Just a nice, sessionable little West Coast pale. Packs a punch for what it is. 5.4%. I could drink that shit all day. So yeah, really happy with that. And it's generally not the case when it comes to these sort of reviews. Normally I like the bigger beers, but yeah, I am a Westie boy, so it makes sense. Second favourite was probably probably Just Juice, wherever the fuck that is. Yeah, that one there. I'm pretty sure it's one of Future's like popular beers. That was good. And then Cho Marai was probably not far off, but yeah, just being a big 10% triple IPA. Very complex, a little bit too boozy, but yeah, if it had been a double, just brought back a little bit, I feel like it'd be a really good beer. But yeah, little Westie for the win. Let's do the cuvee, shall we? So all 5 beers together. It's like probably, I don't know, maybe 40 mil of each one. Cheers. Got to neck it too, no mucking around. Oh, that was a struggle. Uh, whew. Yeah, those of you that haven't watched my Fruit Loops video, go back and check that out. It's worth a watch. Pretty funny. Yeah. Oh man, you had the same likes as me. Yeah, Jess Alba definitely massive fan of Erica Oleniak. Sarah Michelle Gellar in Cruel Intentions. It's like, oh my god. Jennifer Aniston in Early Friends. Yep, totally agree. They're all like great picks. Al McPherson was another one for me. Yeah, I had quite a few of the Baywatch birds. Yasmin Bleeth, Pamela Anderson, Erica. Um, who else did I like? Yeah, Holly Valance was another one. It's fun, do you remember Tammin Sursok from I think she was Home and Away? Well, anyway, there's a channel I watch on YouTube called Yeah, Mad, and Sath, the Indian guy on there, actually Sri Lankan. he had a major crush on Tammin, and then all of a sudden he's sitting across from her on a table doing like dad jokes and stuff. And yeah, it's just like you can see yourself in him, what it would be like if you're hanging with your crush and she's flirting with you. It'd be like, oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. That, as you said, Steve, yeah. It could possibly be the first time someone's had beer in a cereal and filmed it. No. Yeah. Jet from Gladiators. Yeah, it must have been the UK version. We had our own Aussie version. I reckon there was a chick named like Delta or something that was pretty hot. Yeah. Nah, you should have seen her on this show, man. She was just flirting it up, still hot as hell. Had a slight American accent. And he was just in awe. He's like thinking this is the greatest thing ever. Yeah. I must admit, I had a huge crush on Britney Spears when she first hit the scene. I would have been a very young teenager, and I was just like, wow, it's just something about her. I need to hit the loo. I'll be back shortly. I'll pretty much finish, but I'll wrap it up after I get back. I'm still here, peeps. Don't worry. Yeah, two worlds collide are fucking awesome. There's a guy from the UK that's doing a really good job, but he quite often gets his shit taken down. I actually just tagged her in one of them, Juzzy. Cheers, Drance. If you're still there, brother, good night. Hopefully I get to see you during the week, but you know what it's like. I can't promise anything. Yeah, cheers, bro. Yeah, Hollywood movies suck these days. They're either just re redos of classic films or just bullshit fucking crap where it's shoving political woke bullshit down your throat. It's all garbage. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to wrap this one up. Probably going to go on Twitch, um, listen to some tunes, might have a couple of guests on, a few more beers, talk some shit. As I said, Little Westy was my favourite. Wherever it is, there it is. Little Westy, my pick of the bunch. Just Juice was probably second. And yeah, these are all rebrews as well, so likely to feature again. And then yeah, I don't mind the collab with Uchu. It's a bit big, bit too sweet and boozy. If it was a double, it'd probably be really, really good. So yeah, another good future stream. They'll have some more beers out in about a week's time, so no doubt I'll be doing them again. um, yeah, I've still got plenty of hype in the fridge. As far as multi beers go, I could still do an Evil Megacorp 4 beers. They've got quite the mix this month. It's like a carrot imperial stout or something like that. It's real random. And then there's like a barley wine. Um, yeah, like I'm pretty sure they're 4 very like obscure beers and like quite big as well. So yeah, that'll be interesting when I do that. It's 3D artwork again, so they've provided the 3D glasses to go with it. One of them's got a huge spider on it, so it's pretty freaky. Um, yeah, as I've said, I've got so much US hype in the fridge, but most of them are singular. I've got still a few English beers left. We've got heaps of One Drop, heaps of Mountain Culture, quite a bit of Garage Projects. Yeah. Yeah, this hat's fucking rad. So good. So it's got the Sleep Token logo with a pink flamingo and then the fucking pink peak Black and pink, I reckon, just go well together. And then on the side, I think it's that side, is it? That has sleep token. It's such a rad hat. Cheers, Evie. Yeah. So you are coming across, Angie. Cheers, Jack. Hope you're well, brother. Did you go? Was it you that went up on a stream recently? I heard something about, I think it was in Simo's, or might have been in Paul's. Something about Jack going up on a stream. I didn't know if it was you or the older Jack, but I was pretty sure it was you because I reckon I've seen you in the chat. Hopefully you're doing well anyway, brother. The last Steve, yeah, exactly. This new one, man, it's got potential from the beers I've seen. I'm like pretty keen for it. So if I do get a night this week where I know I'm going to be out at 9 o'clock, I might be keen to do it one night. Started at like 9:30. But yeah, it's I don't know. I've sort of got to a stage with them where I think they've lost a few subscribers. So I think a few people have pulled out and sort of realising that the hype's not really there. Cheers, Thomas. Oh, okay, cool. So you're actually up on the screen. Was that like today's stream or like another one? I remember seeing you. I remember seeing when you did your own stream, and I remember seeing you doing maybe a couple of things with Blue Van Man, but yeah, apart from that, you've always just been in the chat. I just used to love the fact that you get a rise out of people. It's always good. People would get real worked up because you just get under their skin. It was always funny as fuck. One of them was on Craig's one night. The guy got real shitty. It was fucking funny. Oh yeah, cool man. Yeah, well, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna head over to Twitch, play some tunes over there, and I might have a red wine. So yeah, thanks for joining us on this one. Hit the thumbs up. Yeah, fucking oath. You can definitely tell. I've seen it for too long to know what's going on. Like, because I was always there in Harry's chats and Craig's and stuff. It was always funny to see. So yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, heading over to Twitch, some tunes. Yeah, I'm gonna have a red wine, I think. Maybe a couple of pale ales. Just got to try and find shit that I don't want to review. So yeah, join us over there if anyone wants. Probably have a couple of people on the panel, perhaps. Maybe Angie, Juzzy might be keen. We'll see how we go. Redbeard, that's it. Yes. Craig knows where it's at. Fucking funny. Cheers, legends. I'll see you on Twitch.